Hey, good morning, everybody. Dano the Rust Buster coming at you from Pompano Beach, Florida. Today is a special edition where I'm actually working in my shop on the last restoration that I'm going to do. I figured now would be a good time to let my new subscribers and my clients know what's going on because you guys you're a wide group of audience here, wide interests and such like that. And what we have here in Dano land is this 1977 Mercedes 450 SL. This is what I did before I got into the mobile rust work. And she's been here for a little bit too long. Restorations take long enough as it is. But sometimes when you get dragged around, there's constant interruptions, and this is a focused kind of work. You really got to stay on top of it, otherwise it can get away from you. You forget where you are. Parts don't make sense anymore. I took her all apart and sent it next door to get painted, and obviously she's all painted up. And the car sat for a number of years. This owner is the second owner. And he picked it up. He fell in love with the car, and it was again. He's a second owner on it, so there's just over 100,000 miles on it. And just from it sitting around and such like that, I had to do all the motor detail. You can see I pulled off the rockers and went through everything that I could get my hands on and freshen it up and paint it up. There's new belts, cap rotor. Wires, I had the radiator out. I just did the alternator, came out and got all polished and detailed. This is part of a restoration. As you can see, I didn't finish putting this connection block back in. The issue that I have at this point, it's really kind of hard to tell. But I painted the engine bay, the blue, and I matched it as close as I could. And chances are that when the car is all together, that nobody would notice it. Unfortunately, I notice it, and it really bugs me. So what I had the paint shop do is match the paint code, and I've got this. This is the one I'm going to be using. This is the factory paint code for it. So I'm going to do it again. A lot of things I do twice until I'm happy with it. And when I'm happy with it, it's really kind of tough to knock. All the trim, I had it de-anodized to get that milky look off of it, where it's aluminum, and where that was de-anodized, then I polished it. As you can see over here, I got a couple of 14-inch polishing wheels with all my different buffs and compounds, and I do polish a lot of trim and chrome for other guys as kind of a side gig. It's coming together, and she's really a beautiful car. And I can't wait to get her. I can't wait to get her done. The owner he's been waiting for me for quite some time. I'm not known for dragging my feet, but this one is just kind of like it. She's getting long in the tooth, so I want to get this one finished up. Yeah, look at that. Look at that shine, huh? And this is just a clear coat. It hasn't been buffed out yet. So you can only imagine that when she's buffed out, she's just an absolutely beautiful car. And I'm going to be posting this again. There's one, I sent it to the upholsterer, and they found a hole in the floor that up on the passenger side, way up on top. How I missed it, I don't know. Sometimes I do miss things. Though, and you can see right down to this is where the detail comes in. This is stainless steel. These clips are spring steel. They were rusty. It's just a lot of detail. And as I'm sure everybody knows, that Mercedes is probably the Rolex of cars. There's thousands of teeny tiny screws, and everything has to be just so. This was a high expectation car. I'd call it a mid-level restoration. It's not going to go to shows, but it's really got to be right to maintain the value. I've done a lot of work has been here, and I still got a ways to go. But this week I'm gonna be here. I gotta concentrate on this guy. So I know I've got a bunch of you other guys out there. You're all stable. This one is my priority right now. I'm very motivated to get her finished and get her right. There's some brittle vacuum lines that are going to take me. They're going to take me some serious effort to make sure that all the brittle vacuum lines are taken care of. I'm going to replace them because I really don't want to give give her back to the owner, go over 2 bumps, and a line breaks or cracks, and then the windows don't work. I don't work like that. So that's about it from Pompano Beach, Florida. Yeah, and again, this is my shop. You can see it's not too much. I got John, Paul, George, and Ringo looking on, and a bunch of junk up there that doesn't belong to me, and no fancy tools and stuff. Just a lot of experience and tons of patience. Well, folks, that's it. Let me get back over to Dano coming at you from Pompano Beach, Florida. Thank you all for understanding. I'm going to be on this one probably for the next 10 days straight. So I'm going to be very quiet. I'm here. You're just not going to hear from me. Okay? Thank you all. Be well. Bye-bye.